Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is International Chess Day Monday. I'm headed to the gym, headed to the gym. Um, it's bright and sunny right now, but it's uh, about 16 degrees here in Peoria, Illinois. This person is driving all over the road, but I am headed to the gym, and this is not a subscribers only live. I want to see how many people gather here in this live because from past lives that I've let you know that when I have subscribers only on subscribers mode only that can comment, then they reduce my reach. But anyway, that's not important. This is the day after the Super Bowl, and so many things have happened. My team lost. My team lost, but I'm not talking about the Super Bowl. I am not talking about the Super Bowl. But since we are here and talking about the Super Bowl, I have two questions. One, did your team win? And two, what did you think about Kendrick Lamar's performance? What do you think about Kendrick Lamar's performance? I'm so sorry that the sunlight is getting in the camera, but hey, this is what happens when you live life. You're outside and you are driving. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna talk about my team loss here in a second. But Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. What did you think of it? What did you think of it? Um, Me personally, I liked it. I liked it, and I liked it a lot. And of course, we're all anticipating. At least far as for me. Let me not put everybody in there. Me, I was anticipating. Was he really going to perform? They not like us, and he did in classic form, in classic fashion. I am a fan of battle rap. I am a fan of beef on wax. I am a fan of all of that from Common and Cube to Tupac, Biggie to 50 Cent, Ja Rule, um, the Locks and Diddy, all kind of stuff. Just I love that era of hip hop. I love that. And if you don't, you don't. And that's fine. You don't have to, but others do. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Uh, I've seen some of the memes of say Drake when he looked dead at the camera, the sinister look and the funny look, because we all know what it was. And for those who didn't, they just did, and it is okay. You don't have to bring everybody up to speed to what's going on. If they're lost, they're lost. That's how I see it. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. But the halftime performance, I enjoyed it. Overall, very colorful, very cultural, uh, patriotic, all the colors, everything. Um, I liked it. The overall game, though, that's probably about my first football game I watched all year. This is probably about my first football game I watched all year. I'm a Cowboys fan as far as football, but I can sit down and watch a game and enjoy it. Even though I did not have any dog in the fight, and I'm not one of those type of people of I don't want to see a champion win. That happens a lot when a team starts, winning and going back to back and continually to win. People then root against them just for the mere fact of they are winners, right? But if I had to pick one team that I was rooting for in that moment was Philly, and the only reason why is to shut Philly fans up. Um, but no beef, no dog in the fight, no dog in the fight. But I didn't think they were going to win like that. And again, I haven't even watched a full football game, all year. I haven't watched a football game, all year. But overall, just watching the sport of football, it was a good game. It was a good game. I've watched several Super Bowls, and they come down to the last minute. Even the Chiefs, as far as last year, and they're just the comeback kids. But that was too big of a lead to come back from. But in the fourth quarter, I think he threw like you might as well say a Hail Mary, Mahomes to the end zone. And yeah, it was not enough time left over. But I guess that's what they really do is, uh, they get down and then they come back from behind. So it was just too much of a deficit. It was too much of a deficit. But before I get to this gym, my team lost. My team is the Lakers, right? Let's go ahead and talk basketball. And we were, traded for a center, right? We got rid of Connect and Cam Reddish, which I didn't necessarily agree with getting rid of Connect. Reddish, yeah. And we could have included Gabe Vincent. I don't know why we keep holding on to Gabe Vincent or Christian Wood. I don't understand, but part of me not understanding because I don't understand contracts either. So I don't want to sit up here and act like I do. But from a fan standpoint and a productivity level, Connect, he was strong. He had a lot of good games. You know what I mean? The times that I did see him in. I hardly ever seen Cam Reddish in, whether it's due to injury or whatever. But I feel like my team lost because the trade got rescinded because the center, last name Williams, he couldn't pass his physical, right? He couldn't pass his physical, and this is the first time I've ever seen this, or I can remember this. I've probably seen it before, maybe not paid too much attention because it was not my team. But when it comes to the Lakers, I try to follow as closely as possible that my attention will allow me to. But for the trade to be rescinded, and now Connect has to go back to an organization and Reddish that initiated the trade or traded them, that's gotta feel low, But that's gotta feel low. That's gotta feel just disheartening. But as a professional, I guess you are meant to perform. You are being paid to perform. You are being paid to perform, but performing when it's like, man, these people don't want me, or there's uncertainty. There's uncertainty, but with that uncertainty, you gotta maintain professionalism, right? You gotta maintain, um, professionalism, courtesy, and just drive, and that has to be very tough to do. We've all experienced being in a situation where it's tough to perform. You may not feel like it because of the environment, the outside factors of, hey, I'm not welcome here, I may not be welcome here. How many times have you gone to a gym and you haven't been welcome there? You haven't been welcome there, or you may have had a bad experience prior to that. You know what I mean? But you're kind of waiting out your time. You're like, you know what? I'm getting ready to cancel this membership here in a week or so, or it's just a bad vibe in the gym. We've all been to gyms where the vibe hasn't been stellar or spectacular. Well, how do you handle that? How do you bounce back? How do you handle just a bad gym environment? How do you handle that? Do you just put your headphones on and grind, or do you find your way up out of that gym? Do you do something else? Do you go somewhere else? Do you find another gym? Do you find another gym? Uh, Speaking of gyms, I just pulled up to the gym and it is International Chess Day. Oh, I'm not going to park right there. Every Monday is International Chess Day, but I have been slacking. I have been slacking because for the last 2 Mondays I have not bench pressed like that. I haven't bench pressed, heavy. There's no honestly real reason other than just being lazy. Just being lazy. But I just pulled up to the gym. I'll let you know that this was not going to be a long live session, and appreciate the time that you are spending, whether it's on the replay or live right now. So if you are just tuning in to the live or the replay, just go through the video. It's under 10 minutes, ask a couple questions, and put the answers in the comment section. And if you want me to go live, whether on every Monday or later on today, just go ahead and answer those questions. Have a good one.